Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the realest. Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the era. Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the realest. Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the era.
All right, man, here we go. Turn off the music real quick, like I usually do. BradYE sit down. Finally a stream without just myself, which I'm actually pretty happy about. All right, let's get this off. What's going on, guys? Sunday night. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope you guys got on some fish. I mean, you got on some fish. I was able to land his fish. We're going to talk about that in a second. But this streams, we're going to go over a few things. It's not going to be that long. I just wanted to get on here because, you know, a lot of stuff's going to happen next week. I'm going to the Classic. I leave on Tuesday. I'm going to be revisiting water that was in videos 2 years ago down at JMU, Shenandoah River. I'm going to be fishing that on Tuesday, hopefully. So I know that's a video that you guys have been looking forward to for a while. And then I'll make my way from there down to Hartwell. And who knows what content's going to even come from that. I'm going to be working with Ike Live, obviously, but I'm also going to have some time with myself. I'm going to be down there with Trevor, kid that I've known from Jersey for, you know, probably 6 or 7 years now. So it's cool that we're both doing our thing now. He's fishing University of South Carolina, meeting me there. His dad rented a house on the lake. Cool deal. So it's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on next week. I wanted to talk to you guys about that. But first and foremost, I mean, we had a pretty interesting weekend, I would say, Brady, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, man.
It started yesterday because, I mean, we didn't really – I mean, it actually started like 3 days ago. So I'm on break this week, right? That's why I'm able to go down to the Classic and do all this cool stuff. But a couple days ago, I was able to get put on to some freshwater stripers by this dude right here. Yeah, I'm going to show pictures because look at this, man. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I actually finally changed my Instagram name. That's another thing we could talk about real quick. It is no longer Bass Fishing Jersey.
Nope.
It's done. It's changed.
Eric the intern.
The intern. Yeah, it was the intern.
Oh,
all right, so
now?
here's the thing. Obviously, I would have just liked it to be Eric the intern. Eric the intern's already taken, bro.
Yeah,
it's taken.
That's
Someone
obvious.
took Eric. But you know what sucks? It's an account with no pictures and no name. It's just Eric the intern with nothing on it. And that's why I can't. I should get Instagram to like take that down.
You should. Yeah, that's what
But right now it's Eric D intern. It was duh. I just changed it to Eric D intern to shorten it down a little bit because like when you say it fast, Eric the intern, like D, like you know, it makes sense. I guess you know it's good.
And you got to make it work. You know.
But that's what I changed it to now. And if you follow me on there, you'd see that not only did I catch this striper thanks to this dude, but I also caught. Let's see. Let's get the other one on screen. This one, which
spinning
was spinning tackle,
light tackle,
8-pound test line, right? 8-pound test fluorocarbon was on that rod, and a 3-inch Berkeley twitch tail.
Normally we catch them on 6-pound tests too. Like we're just out there fishing for panfish, crappies, whatever's down there.
Crazy deal, man. You know what's funny about that? The one thing that's funny about those fish that I will say is that on Instagram, obviously, you know, these are freshwater stripers that we're catching from a location that we're not just going to put out there to the world, right? But you know, we always put funny locations. Like I put the North Beach for one of them. You put Oyster Creek for one of them. And diehard saltwater guys, right? They thought that they think that we're fishing there and putting the location up, and then they still get mad.
Yeah, it's funny. Like no matter what you do, that's why you just have to put like either just nothing in your location, or
I don't know. I think it's funny. I would let
just put some really like crazy stuff. You know, let them think where you are.
Let them have their own fit in the comment section. You know what I mean? Let's see who's in the chat right now. My dude likes Adidas. Are you a big fan of Adidas?
I do like Adidas. This is a dope. This is actually a really nice.
That is a nice
Adidas hat. I like it. It's almost like
Garden State Bassin. What's going on, man? Sam, what's going on? Ned rig always produces. We're going to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
I think he's pretty happy with the Ned rig right now. Right about now.
We've been firm believers in the Ned rig.
We have been. But this just solidifies it, man. Early March. It's a tough time of year to fish. Let's be honest. The weather's been crazy. We had that real crazy warming trend like 2 weeks ago. Remember where we were fishing? Basically, you could fish in short sleeves.
Yeah.
It was like 70-degree temperatures.
That kind of brought me back to like thinking about last year.
I know, like that really early spring we had, but then snowstorms.
Yeah.
Cold weather.
It kind of messed things up. See, if it stays mild for a certain period of time and that water stays warmer, the fish are just going to be turned on. But when it gets warm and then it
gets back, it's weird. It seems like the last few years we've had the warm weather in February and then it regresses in March. It sucks. And it makes March extremely tough. So yeah, we'll get into the day, right? So I caught those stripers with Brady a few days ago. We were excited about that. That was about as good as we could do from land. And at that point, we were like, all right, we got to get the boat.
also caught two, but they were small.
He caught
his were the highlights.
No, but think about that, though. 4 stripers that day.
Yeah.
And then later on, we saw one chase a full-size striper lure.
That was pretty cool. I saw it. I think
I seen the wake, all right? I mean, I'll give you guys the
I saw the wake. That's what I saw. The wake.
But anyway, moving on, though. Yeah. It's moving on because we got more important things to talk about. That's from land, right? We're like, we got to get. Oh yeah, cheers by the way tonight, guys. Rolling Rock.
Cheers.
What you got?
I got
cheap. I
mean, I'm gonna say it because it's the name. It's called Raging Bitch. It's by Flying Dog. It's really good. It's good beer. I think if people drink, they know they should know this.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, it's really good, man. It's a triple IPA, I think, too. So it's we only drink one of these.
I know nothing about beers of that nature.
I don't know if it's a triple.
I love the name. I do respect the name. Rolling Rock is good to me, and that's good enough for me. But
just gotta Rolling Rock. See, we're two different people.
Exactly.
I live large.
Right. Yeah. Right. All right. So anyway, right. Those stripers were great. We caught them from land. We're done with that. Brady's boat is in a situation where the trolling motor was out of commission.
Commission.
We
out of.
Just commission is. What did you just say?
Commission's out of.
All right.
There's no commission.
All right. So his boat was done, right? We needed to fix it. We'd been putting it off for quite some time, right? You would say, I mean, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
It's been put off.
Yeah,
it needed to be done because the weather had warmed up. It's time to get back out on the boats, right? But Brady's boat wasn't done. We decided, all right, enough of that. It's time to get back out on the water. So I went up, grabbed Brady's boat with my Jeep because he didn't have access to a vehicle trailer at the time, and brought it back down here. And then we went to like 3 different Walmarts. You went to 2.
I went to 2.
I went to my own Walmart and finally found the plug. We were looking for the Makota plug because that's what happened. Brady ended up burning out his trolling motor.
It's the plug and receptacle.
It's some unfortunate circumstances. Not saying that I haven't done it too. I actually did the exact same thing. But that was over 6 years.
Yeah, but I
learned. Look, here's the thing.
You want to tell them about
No. I'm not gonna even get into detail, but I'm gonna say this, right? Boat ownership is the kind of thing where the first couple of years, you're going to make some stupid mistakes.
100%.
We did. You did. It's the only
as long as they're not too stupid.
Look, in life, man, in life, right, in certain situations, you're going to have to make the stupid mistake.
That's how you learn.
And
that's how you learn
it happens,
right there.
Right? It happens. And boat ownership, I could definitely attest to that. So we bring the boat over. We enlist the help of Brian the Carpenter. It's funny.
Shout out to Brian. Thank you for making.
I got a lot of messages about this. We had a great live stream the other night. It was last night, actually, trying to fix this trolling motor. It was an adventure, to say the least. It was an adventure to try to get this thing. An adventure that was not even accomplished that night. Like, we didn't even fix it, Like, we were struggling out there. It was cold. It's like 25 degrees out. We're trying to fix this thing. Brian doesn't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
Brady obviously doesn't know. I don't know what's wrong.
I had no freaking clue.
We don't work on trolling
motors. I was kind of just going along with it.
We had been playing some beer pong. So needless to say, we were not in the state to necessarily help Brian fix this trolling motor. Neither was he though, because we couldn't get it done. So we wake up the next morning, and long story short, I don't know how it happened. We ended up fixing the problem. Let's not go even into details about how we fixed it, but we fixed the problem, and we ended up getting out on the water today.
Yeah, because that's stupid.
I'm not even gonna get into it, but we fixed the problem. The trolling motor's fixed. We get out on the water like 11 a.m.
I didn't know if all right. Here's the thing though. We did not know. Like, this morning was so.
Oh yeah, all right. So I skipped one part of this. When we woke up in the morning, it was somber because the weather's nice. We thought that we were going to get out. Like, the night before, we were like really hyped up on getting fishing today. Like, because I haven't been out on the boat since December.
Right.
I think probably you too, right? Because when that deep freeze happened, that deep freeze of 2018, like early 2018, when it got really cold, it just screwed everything up. So I haven't been out on the boat in a while. Neither is Brady. We were hyped on it. And the mood this morning wasn't cool because we didn't think we were going to fix it. But we did. And we ended up getting out. It was like 10:30, 11 a.m.
It took a little too long.
A little
knock on wood.
We were good though. So listen. Now we get to the good part.
Man, that's fine.
Yeah, no. I just pulled up. Brady's looking at the picture of the fish.
No,
Yeah,
right.
But anyway,
can I show him on my phone though?
Yeah. It is a better screen. Yeah, this is the struggle screen right now. I'm gonna go down to the classic with this screen. That's pretty embarrassing.
All right, I'm gonna this picture or yours? I like yours.
Pull
I like
mine.
yours.
Yeah, pull up mine.
I was actually kind of mad.
So this is all right. So this is 10.
I didn't post that picture, and you posted it because I really like this one.
Well.
All right, can I show him?
It's getting the respect it deserves. Hang on. So listen. This is 10 minutes into the day. We have no fish finder, right? That's another key piece of information.
Oh, fucking balls, dude!
Look at this. We gotta.
All I did was put my beer.
That is
All I did was put my beer down, man. Come on.
That is unfortunate.
Hold up. Can we pause this real quick?
No, well, we can't pause it, but you can go get some paper towels because you kind of need to do that now. Go do that. But anyway, man.
Go do that.
So this is 10 minutes into the day, right? No depth finder. We had minimal batteries. We weren't turning on the depth finder. We're fishing a deep quarry. I just figured the best thing to do, didn't even know the water temp, right? Because we didn't turn on the depth finder. I just figured the best thing to do would be to fish the drop. So fish the deepest drop we could find. Both throwing Ned rigs, obviously. I mean, I picked up a Binsky right after we caught this fish, but both throwing Ned rigs to start because we figured that would be the best deal to get a bite in these tough conditions.
Can I describe? Can I say?
And now Brady could take over because he's the one
who caught
this fish, and he needs to. All right, look. From
I'll
a perspective of watching this, it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm gonna say, man,
all right.
From watching it, it was amazing. So check it out.
All right, so basically, right, I'm casting out, right, like 20 feet of water. We're hitting a drop off with Ned rigs, right, because we really like throwing Ned rigs this time.
I guess I was telling them, we figured, look, man, depth finder's not. We don't have the depth finder. Best thing to do, fish the deepest drop we can find with a high percentage bait, finesse, light line.
All right,
bound to get a bite.
Take a nice cast out. In the sauce, in the juice. The
sauce, man.
And we let it just sink, right? Just sink. Right on tight line or on slack line. And then I reel in a little bit, twitch it.
This is deep too. This is probably, I would say, 15 to 20 feet.
Bounce it off the bottom like 2 or 3 times, right? And all of a sudden I feel this tick. I'm fishing with a really nice it's a Shimano Zodius rod. It's a really nice, like,
I can attest, and a Stratic reel.
It's really light.
The setup's the tits, man.
The setup's the tits, and I had 8-pound fluorocarbon on there, so I'm already feeling everything. So I just feel a ding, right? And I look at Eric, right? I definitely looked at you.
You looked at me and you said, "You're like, oh, got one."
No, I'm not. I'm like, dude, I got a fish.
No, you're like, got. No, you were like, dude, you were got one.
Right, and as soon as I look back, and I let it take it for like a second or two, boom, set the hook right on the Ned rig on my little noodle Zodius rod.
Meanwhile, from my perspective, I'm looking at immediately. I know it's a big fish. Dude, fully bared down. Like he's like
first fish of the day, first fish of the year on my bass tracker.
10 minutes into the day, man. And then here, let's pull up the picture.
It was a great fight. It was a great fight. Eric landed the fish. He had a little bit of struggles.
True, no net.
Kind of scared me a little bit.
What you talking about? The fish took a surge, right? It's cold
that
water.
was a scary surge, though.
It was
it's a giant fish.
I saw this fish could not have had the bait more perfect.
Oh no! Dude, I felt it. All right, if you have the conditions where it's calm and you have that line,
bait's on the bottom, you got good contact,
and you feel that
thump,
you get a good hook set.
Also, shout out to Liquid Mayhem, by the way, because think about it. In these cold conditions, when you're throwing these light baits, and listen to me, the stripers that I caught, that bass that you caught, when I've been using this Liquid Mayhem, it definitely doesn't hurt you.
All right, so
it hurts you in no way, shape, or form.
I will say,
I will say. These fish are eating the bait, man.
I had Mega Strike in my tackle box for like years now, right? The Mega Strike formula or whatever. That stuff is pretty good. But this Liquid Mayhem stuff is I really like it, man. It's red, so it has that red color you put in like blood color on your baits. And also it has like
the scents are good. You know what's good about it?
And it stays on the
bait. You open that bottle and you smell that shit.
Oh,
and that's a good thing. That's absolutely a good thing when we talk about this. Look at this bass.
I really think it helped, though.
Look at this large one. Oh, yeah, no, it's a bad screen. It's a bad screen. But look at that largemouth, dude. Here, just hold it up and it'll focus. Hold it out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Look at that thing. It's still not focusing great. Here, I got you.
Here, you got it.
You can't really even. You're not even going to be able to see the colors on this thing.
I think they will, dude.
I don't know why the lighting is so bad.
Maybe there you go. That should be better.
Yeah, there you
wow,
go. There you go. I didn't know what was going on there, but look at that thing, dude. Perfect coloration.
Black spot on the tail.
Pre-spawn AF.
I'm thugging out. Me mugging.
Yeah, right.
Man, that's such a beautiful fish, man.
Oh, and there's the quick Instagram plug right there. Eric, the intern, and BradYE's. I'll pull his up right there. BradYE.
BradYE.
There you go. There's everyone's asking why do we call him BradYE? Well, there you go. Actually, Brian started that. Remember that? Brian was the first. He was like BradYE, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You ever look at his Instagram?"
Yeah,
like,
right. I changed it.
I'm like,
it used to. All right, so originally it was Swim Bait Brady, right? And I
Brady.
liked it. I thought that was a good name, but I don't know. I just feel like I needed to be more professional because I don't always post just fishing pictures on my page. But now, like, I really do. I mean, if you look at my page, I've got literally 1,300 pictures on my page.
Look at this. I hate it. So I was talking about the Finch Nasty Thumper on the last live stream, right? And this is Alex Finch. This is the dude that makes it. Just caught a 13-pounder down in Texas on it. Look at that. We were just showing BradYE's bass. Like that's like
why did you have to do that?
Whatever. Well, put it side by side. Because BradYE's fish will actually. I mean, it's a good picture. Like our picture's a good picture for sure.
Well, that's my picture of it, and that's
hey man.
You guys see that bass? You guys see
for
that?
Jersey? This is basically this for Jersey.
Yo, you guys want to know something? Last year, this time of year, I already had what? I already had a 6'4".
Yeah, BradYE's winter last year was one for the record books. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Pull up your fish.
I got 3 6s last year.
Pull up your 6s.
3 fish over 6. One was almost 7.
Pull up your 6s from last winter. So I do want to get into talking about the classic a little bit more about. But I hope you guys enjoyed that story because I mean that's the ultimate story of a weekend where. Oh yeah, I have one more thing to say about this weekend too. So,
also, my name is BradYE, right? Because my last name is Edwards, so it's Brady E. I don't know. I just had to put something out there. That's
BradYE. It works, man. I mean,
it does. It's like Kanye. BradYE. You know?
I don't know about that, but it's good for the page. It's good for the page. The last thing that I'll say that was funny about this day we had out on the water, which by the way, past this 5-pounder was not a good day. Not like a very good day.
I mean, I caught 2 other bass and a giant pickerel.
BradYE.
That was a giant pickerel.
Handled the shit. He definitely handled it, man. He did his thing out there. It was a little tough for me. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with me. I caught a perch. All right. But the other funny thing about this stream was we went to, there's 2 quarries, right? We fished the second one, and we were not catching anything at the second one. I mean, it was like dead. We were absolutely, hold on one second. Yeah. We were absolutely defeated at that point.
Oh, yeah.
You pull up on this one spot. I'm like, I need to do an Instagram live. I need to do an Instagram live because show my.
No, you show it on.
I'm like, I need to do one because I don't know. I haven't done one all day, and we were talking about doing one, and this looks like a decent spot. So here's
we hadn't caught a fish on the pine
the whole time. Here's
for
here's
2 hours.
I was watching this back. This honestly looks fake.
It does.
This looks like we took this fish, you hooked it, we reeled it in. And you let it back out, and then we just like set up the live.
Dude, because it was so perfect.
Listen to me. When I say I promise you, what happened was I was on Instagram. I watched BradYE make the cast onto this log, and I'm like, oh, good timing. I pull up the live, start the Instagram live, and then this happened. Keep on,
put the volume all the way up too.
We've probably been there for an hour. No more. I would say almost 2 hours.
Like almost 2 hours. Yeah,
fishing this one, not with no bite, and I just turned on the live.
All right, you're live. Catch one on this point right here. Fish. You don't have a fish, do you? Oh my god. On the live. Dude, I literally just turned it on.
I mean, it looks staged.
Yeah, play it one more time from the beginning. See if you can start it like I don't know, because that's the most important part of the video.
Yeah, because.
All right, you're live. Catch one on this point right here.
Boom. As soon as he said
it was right when he threw on the log that this fish hit.
On the live.
And it's like what? It's a pound and a half fish. But listen, that was
it was a good like.
It's definitely the craziest moment I've had on Instagram Live so far. I'm not.
That was awesome, dude. That was so cool, bro. Just the fact that happened.
BradYE doesn't have bad days of fishing. That's not true. That isn't true.
Oh, what's up, Mikey? I haven't fished with him in forever, man.
I fish with BradYE enough at this point to know that BradYE has bad days of fishing, like we all do.
No, we all do.
I had a bad day today. BradYE's had some bad.
Oh yeah, we've
all had them, bro.
When you go out on the boat and you're fishing big lakes and you really have to find the fish, you can easily have a bad day.
All right.
But I do have bad days. And what's going on, Mike?
What's going on, Jimmy? Greg, what's going on? Shout out, Greg. I hope I see you out on Merrill soon. I'm excited. I'm ready to get back up there and do some fishing, but not this week because your boy's going out to Hartwell, Bassmaster Classic 2018. I'm excited about it. Throw a damn Binsky. You know, it's funny you say that, Hog Snatcher, because you would think, like, I've been waiting for years for a blade bait, specifically the Binsky, obviously, but a blade bait to play a factor in an Elite Series tournament. And it's funny, Mike was telling, I saw Mike last week before he left for Hartwell, and one thing he said to me that was interesting, like, we were talking about it a little bit, and I told him that exact thing. I was like, dude, I've been waiting forever for a blade bait to play a factor in an Elite Series tournament. And he said he was trying to throw it down at Lake Martin in Alabama, the first event, but they just wouldn't hit it. It's crazy. You know, it's like, it's weird how these fish that on these New Jersey reservoirs and this is New Jersey area.
Maybe it's all right. Maybe it's not that they're not going to hit it. I just feel like maybe they don't give it enough time.
Maybe they don't give it enough time. Maybe they really.
Yeah, because when you're fishing,
I don't think
it's confidence. You know,
it's definitely not as popular of a bait down there.
Such a good bait, though, man. Honestly.
Oh my God, I want to be. If I ever make it to that level, I'll be the first one to. I'll just throw Binsky's the first event. First couple events. I've known
about blade baits for a while, but I'm not gonna lie, you definitely put me on the Binsky, bro. And you gave me one a couple times at like Round Valley. I got many times, dude. I've had many of your Binskys. Thank you. So it's all right. You took a lot of my Ned rigs in the past couple of weeks. Like I had a stack of Ned rigs, and this guy's going through them.
Listen. When Ned rig bites on and you don't got Ned rigs, and someone else has Ned rigs, you're every 5 minutes.
And you feel like, you gotta let him get one or two.
The Ned rig bites on. All right?
But the Binsky really is a great blade bait, man. We've said it a million times. I'm sure he has. But I've caught rainbows on it, big largemouth bass.
We know you're gonna do a Binsky ad right now, but because we were.
I don't know. We were just talking about it. I don't usually. I'm not usually like that.
Listen, it's getting off topic. It's getting off topic a little bit because we were talking about the Classic.
Yeah.
What I was saying was, do you think that a blade? I feel like if it stayed colder, a blade bait could have definitely played a factor at Hartwell this year. Maybe if they had it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's just South Carolina.
If the Classic was the first event of the year, then it could have played a factor. But apparently, there's going to be some warming weather. Fish are going to move shallow. That's
I think the blade bait really does, like you were saying. I think it really does have more of an effect, like in the
northern waters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would love to try
colder water.
I would love to go down to like Florida and find a place where you could blade bait in Florida.
Holy
I bet there is some. But yeah, I'm going down there, man. It's going to be cool because, like I said, I am going to be doing work for Ike Live, obviously, but I'll be able to have my own GoPro, my own camera, whatever I bring down there to take footage, content. It's cool because, this event, it's not like ICAST where it's only the industry that's going to be there. This expo is open to anyone. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are going to be at this event. I'm excited I'm sure I'm going to meet some of you down there. Not necessarily people that are in this stream, but I've had people on Instagram hit me up before I even knew if I was going to go or not. Originally, I wasn't slated to go, so it kind of sucked having people hit me up, asking if I was going to be at the Classic when I didn't really know. But I made it happen. I made it happen to where I'm going to actually be driving down, which is cool for me because I'm going to get to do another thing that I've really wanted to do for a while, and that's get back and fish the waters around JMU. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do it, right? Because I want to go to the school and like see people that I haven't seen in a while. But I'm still going to try to fish the river a little bit. And dude, can you imagine if I just pull up to the river and hook one of them muskies that I had 2 years ago? Yeah, dude, it's possible. I'm literally, my plan is to just drive to the exact spot. And I'm just going to fish there for a little bit before I head to school or head to JMU, and we'll see what happens. But that should be some cool content. And then at the Classic, obviously, it's going to be cool. I don't know what – do you guys have anything specifically that you would like me to maybe try and like walk around and film there or do there? I don't know. I'm open to it from you. I'm open to you suggesting, because I don't really – at this point, I haven't really thought about it too much. But I know that it's going to be like a perfect opportunity for me to add content to the channel. I should try to fish down there. And that's another thing, another reason that I'm really happy about having a car down there versus flying, because I'm going to have access to be able to go wherever I want, while I'm down there. I'll be able to, dude, imagine some of the
South Carolina's got really good lakes.
Imagine some of like the sauce ponds I could find like right around Lake Hartwell, bro.
There's sauce ponds in South Carolina.
Can you imagine? I got to get on Google Maps immediately. I gotta go for it.
Yeah.
I gotta start mapping places out. There you go. I just answered my own question, actually. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna do a Google Maps video at the Classic.
Yo, you know what? There's a lot of spotted bass in South Carolina.
Yeah, in Hartwell. I don't know, but see, I don't know. Like, I don't think spotted bass.
They're not gonna play. They're really not gonna play a key, though. I don't think in the class. They might.
Oh, in the actual Classic, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't think spotted bass.
I'm saying my plan is to like while I'm down there, at least one of the days, try to just go fish a pond or something like that, like a random pond that I find on Google Maps and see what happens.
Yeah, no, that's always fun. Google Maps is definitely the way to go, man. When you're definitely new to a spot.
Yeah. Be down there Thursday, Hog Center. Cool, man. Looking forward to seeing you there. I'm looking forward to anyone, man. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people I run into there in terms of, from YouTubers to different pros that I know through like Live Now to just anyone, man. People that watch the videos. I'm really looking forward to that aspect of it. Honestly.
Of course, we're rooting for Mike.
Oh yeah, man. Obviously every year. The funny thing is, like, I was talking to Brian the other day, and like, obviously we're buddies with Mike, so like we're gonna have a biased opinion if we say we think he's gonna do well. But it's not even really biased saying that we think he's gonna do well in the Classic, because if you look at the results of the Elite Series over the past however many years, and this is Ike's 17th straight Classic.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, he really did make
it's an unbelievable thing
this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we talked about that playing on Ike Live. But when you look at all that, Ike really shows up at the Classic for whatever reason. He likes the big stage, man. He likes fishing the Classic, and the style of fishing sets up well for him usually, I suppose. But whatever the case may be, he does well at the Classic. So obviously, we're looking for him to hopefully do some good stuff this year. He's had a good start to the year with a good tournament at Lake Martin. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, this is really the main reason why I wanted to get on the stream tonight. It's just to tell you guys all this. And I want to keep this one up for a while because I feel like it'll be cool to keep this up and maybe get some more people knowing that I'm going to Hartwell, because now everyone follows me on Instagram and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are going to be at the expo too, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. So anyway, man, that's really all I got on my end today in terms of what we need to talk about. If you guys got any questions or anything like that, feel free to hit it up in the last couple minutes here, and then we'll get going. Like I said, I didn't need this one to be crazy long tonight. I already did one this week. I've been keeping up with the once a week thing. Dude, I've been keeping that up for like a month and a half, 2 months
I like
now.
it, man. I like it. And I like being a part of it.
Yeah, this is the second one Brady's been on.
I've probably been on more than that.
You've probably been on 2.
Yeah, I've probably been on like 4.
Yeah, no, you've been on a good amount of them. That more like you're probably on some of the past too, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I've been on a bunch
before I started it up again. But anyway, yeah, like it. Who have I had now? I've had you. I've had Kurt. I've had C Money.
C Money.
Who do you guys want to see next?
Money C.
Money C fishing. By the way, look for content with him in the future. I'm going to be doing some more stuff with him. The Classic came up this week. I would have loved to fish with him. I told him like this week was my break and we could do some stuff, but then the Classic came up. I didn't even know I was going until the last second, but something I got to do. You feel me? I mean, it's the Super Bowl Bass.
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do you got to do what you got to do, man.
You
feel me? I don't know what Brady's doing, but I'm gonna go along with it. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit.
No, you can't talk like that.
No, that was like borderline.
That was good.
You were like opening it. You were like doing weird stuff with your mouth and shit. Fishaholic.
Oh, Fishaholic.
It's funny, Rich is cool. I met him one time.
That graph, like the logo that he has, is awesome.
Very
dude.
good.
Spot on, man.
Shout out to him because, like, think about it. I've been trying forever to like rebrand.
I've been watching his videos for a while.
I've been trying forever to rebrand the bass fishing jersey, get a new name. He's got the name. He's got the logo. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's got a great name.
It's good stuff, man.
And he's been around for a while. That's probably why he has the name.
So I met him in the fall. Over the fall, it's cool. We were actually it was me, John, Kurt, and C Money. The day we were all fishing together, and you remember it was in the video. We showed up to Spruce, and Elias and Rich are there, like all these different YouTube people. It's crazy that we were all there at the same time. But we were all fishing. That's where I met him. And he seemed cool, and we were planning on doing some fishing. I was actually going to meet him out on the ice one day, but I ended up having too much work to do and stuff like that.
He was getting on him good this year.
He was. I know. It's because he went to a place called Split Rock, which was just a childhood destination of mine. Like, that is really where I learned how to bass fish. So I was texting him, and when he said that's where he was at, I was like, oh, dude, I will meet you there. But I ended up having too much work that day. Definitely going to fish with him in the spring. I don't know about, like, the live stream thing. I mean, he's not I don't think he lives close to me at this point. If he's back in Jersey for good, though, then, maybe when I'm home in North Jersey at some point, I'll be able to do that with him. Yeah, so that it's funny. If I can just find a window of time where Mike's around, we can probably do it right on here. It's just I would have to like promote it maybe like to get more people in here. I'm sure like the title alone would get a decent. I'm talking about if I actually had just like kicked it with Mike on the stream.
Oh yeah, that
I could probably do.
Yeah, you could easily do that.
I would hope a lot of people would watch that.
You could definitely do that.
I would hope a lot of people would watch that. That would be a good one though. Think about that.
Yeah, man, Mike's a cool guy. Honestly, I haven't actually like really talked to him. Yeah, I'm saying, but like from what he just seems
even
like
the no, he is. Even
really
the way
good
like
guy.
it's funny, like even the way he carries himself on social media. I remember when I first started hanging out with you and becoming friends with you, like it was when Mike and I were starting to get.
And you told me all the
with each
stories
other.
about like when you first met, and I just think that's so cool.
And then like immediately like when we
stuff.
we would post fishing pictures together, Mike would always like your pictures and shit. You know, it's
he's
little,
a good he really is a good guy.
It's little stuff like that. One Rod, One Rod I wouldn't even really necessarily want to like just have on a live stream. I would want to fish with him again, make a video with him again. So hopefully we can do that in the future. Do I still keep in touch with him yet? I haven't talked to him in a while, to be honest with you. It's just because both of our schedules have been so busy. But I wonder if he's going to be at the Classic this year. Maybe I'll hit him up to ask him that. I do know a couple YouTubers have already hit me up. They're going to be at the Classic that want to see me, and maybe we'll film together. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that. Milliken Fishing is one that I know I've been talking about on a minute here for the stream. We met in Texas. He was my roommate for the MTB YouTuber Celebrity Deathmatch, what I love calling it. That's Brian. Brian like texted me that one day, and I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. So I've been calling it that ever since.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Split Rock, yeah. I got to go back to Split Rock in the spring, man, for sure. I'm gonna head back there because
I've heard a lot of stuff about.
Dude, I haven't fished Split Rock in probably, oh my god, I would say 3 years now, maybe 4 years. Like 4 years. Ever since I left for college originally, like when I was 18. I don't think I've like been back to Split Rock since then.
Yeah.
Last time I fished was in high school. So that's crazy. That is crazy, man. All right, what else? You got anything else to talk about, man? You excited for this warming weather, this pre-spawn bite?
I thought it was going to be a warm week, but it's actually going to be a little cold for the next couple of days and windy. But I'm looking forward to the weather starting to warm up.
It is going to be cold and windy this week. What are you looking forward to the most this spring? If you could look forward to like one bite this spring, particularly, what are you looking forward to the most?
Honestly, a good like pre-spawn bite. You know, like something. I don't know. I don't know. I like where, you know, it's like you can't really put out lakes like that. But
think about like different species. Think about like what I do up in North Jersey. Look at the salmon, different stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm looking for a good striper. I'm looking for a good striper.
Some of the smallmouth bite. Oh, a good striper bite.
Yeah,
that striper bite was addicting. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Live with John Skinner is a legend. Do you know John Skinner? Do you know John Skinner's videos? You're gonna disappoint me. Just say you don't.
Fishing videos,
yeah,
right?
John Skinner fishing, yeah. Saltwater. No. All right, well, you're gonna go home and watch that later. John Skinner.
I subscribe to like so many YouTubers. I can't believe I don't know who John Skinner is if he's that popular.
I don't even know if he's like that popular. He's definitely got a good following, just because his videos are so awesome. But he's an OG. I mean, he's like not even really an OG is the way to describe it.
Eric's an OG.
More so, well, if you're talking years wise, 2010, that's pretty early on in the game.
8 years ago.
That's quite some time, man. That's quite some time.
Right
that's a lot of stuff can happen in 8 years. But an OG in the sense that like he is probably one of the best fishermen on YouTube.
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
If not the best fisherman.
I like what he said because I haven't witnessed that yet.
Oh my god,
I haven't experienced that yet.
Dude,
and I just heard so much about it.
It's and what he is referring to, obviously, is the nighttime hybrid striper bite.
Shout out to John.
Oh my god.
For that comment, because I'm really looking forward to that, man.
Dude, the first night showing up there with Kurt and walking up to the bank, and all of a sudden you just hear
busting.
It's insane. We never hit it good. That's the problem. Like it was always inconsistent.
Top waters.
John Skinner is the actual fishing god, one of the best. Yes, and then someone else says one
striper
of the best
fisherman.
I'm telling you.
I'm surprised I don't know about it.
He'll probably seen his video. He'll go out on his kayak and
he'll be
like, all right, today we're doing a simple drift along this reef for some fluke, and then he'll reel it in. He'll be like, yeah, I've been doing this drift for about 2 hours now. This is my 86th fluke, and then like, dude, he literally goes out there, and I swear to God, like you got people that watch John Skinner's videos know exactly what I'm talking about when I just did that.
Like he's so nonchalant.
Oh, dude, it's like, and then he pulls one in. It's like, this is a decent one. This is a 7-pound fluke. This is your average size.
There's certain people that are just like so used to catching. He's just slaunch fish.
You gotta think that he's an old timer. He's been in the game for so many years, and it's like part of him. You know what I mean? Like the more you fish, and this. Hang on, it's insane in the
The hybrid striper bite.
Oh, the hybrid striper bite.
Can you imagine that in a kayak?
Oh my god, hybrid striper bite in a kayak. But what I was saying was like you guys know this, like as fishermen, when you get into certain periods of time when you're able to actually be out on the water a lot more, by like that second or third week, you're just in the zone, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you've got it dialed in.
You know when
especially if you've been fishing that same lake,
dude. Oh yeah, you know when he's gonna bite. You know, I mean, you just have a feel that your hook set is on point.
Yeah.
Your hook set is like the best it's ever been.
Oh,
you know what
God.
I mean? Like
you start bringing people out to the lake and should be
like pretty much RIP to any fish that you hook.
Yeah, man.
But when you're like 3 weeks into that, if you
when you have that time on your hands, that's when.
That's why. Yeah. Well, it's not always the best thing. But like I said, it's listen. Like that's why the pros, the people that are able to, and they've worked really hard to get to where they're at. But like the reason they have sponsors and are able to fish all the time, and fish all the time, is because that's the only way you're able to compete on that level, is to be on the water all the time. That's the only way you're going to experience all the different conditions, all the variables.
Fish all your different baits that you need to learn how to use.
Just learn how to adapt to all these different conditions, because that's the thing. Like, really, the most important aspect of time on the water is adapting to conditions and figuring out how fish react to different changes in water temperatures and wind and water color and just any variable that you can think of. And the only way that you get that knowledge, it's not from watching YouTube videos, it's not from reading Bassmaster magazine.
From being out there.
It's from being out there.
It's the same thing with
different lakes and all that. Yeah, exactly. It's the same.
But some people, I will say, some people aren't some people aren't gonna.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Don't try to say what you're trying to say. I don't know what he's trying to say, but the way he's formulating it, I think it's not going to come out right. So I'm gonna refrain. Cut. All right, moving on. What are we talking about?
All right. Well, can we I saw.
Imagine how many stripers and flukes John Skinner's caught. Oh, dude,
that's probably a bunch. I don't even know. I don't even know who that guy is.
Enough to feed a large country.
Probably 1 million. Just from
enough to feed a large country.
A large country.
Yes. Potentially a continent.
Imagine if he did that.
Potentially one of the 7 continents.
That would be really nice of him. All right, look. Is the hybrid by a summer or a springtime thing?
All right, it's interesting that you say that, because I'm about to put it on blast a little bit here, but there is a spring hybrid bite, a big one, especially at the places. I'm not going to name specifics, but the places where there's herring, there's all right. I mean, Hapakong, Spruce Run, right? Those are like the 2 main places. There is a spring hybrid bite because of the herring spawn. So in May,
spot burn. I'm not messing with you
listen,
anymore.
I know you can leave. You can go. I don't need you here anymore.
I'm just kidding. I don't even fish this.
But in May, when those herring spawn, those stripers go shallow. And I haven't even really experienced this too much. I have caught some shallow at Spruce 6 years ago. Dude, it's crazy. One of the biggest hybrids I ever caught was in April on a spinnerbait. Fishing for bass.
On
shallow.
A spinnerbait, yeah.
I hooked it, dude. This thing is stripper jack. Sing, sing, sing. First I thought I foul hooked a carp, right?
Those things are like genetic fish.
They are. They're robots. I thought I foul hooked a carp. This thing is like, I'm like, what is this? And then I thought it was a pike, right? And then this might be a pike. And then it was the last thing on mine was a striper.
Yeah.
And I pulled in some fucking hybrid striper.
I've never caught a hybrid. I would really like to catch one and just see him in person.
Oh my God.
Or just to see
I will say, it's funny that those purebreds that we were catching were awesome, and I was like loving the fight. I'm telling you,
I know. Pound for pound,
same size. If that was a hybrid,
pound for pound, those
you wouldn't even get that in. Like
stripers are very, very
spinning tackle,
very good fighting fish. But for some reason, it's just from what I've seen, they just drag and they fight like they're.
A couple people have mentioned the shirt, by the way. Yeah, this it was actually sent to me by a fan of Ike Live. Shout out Moz. Moz sent that. What are you doing?
Fishing changed my life, man. You can't see.
Yeah. You can't see the whole thing, but yeah, there you go. Moz, fan of Ike Live. Hopefully, I don't know if he's gonna be at the classic or not. He might be. A lot of different people are gonna be there, but he sent us the shirts. I don't know if he sent Brian any, but I've been wearing this.
I actually told him shirt earlier. I mean, that really is a dope shirt.
Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. I don't know where to get it or anything like that, but it's a Bass Brigade shirt. I do know that. It's Bass Brigade. Caught a big brook trout on a Kitech today. Dude, I haven't caught a brook trout in years. Where'd you catch it? I mean, well, sorry, I'm not gonna make you do that.
Yeah, where'd you catch it?
To be honest, that was like purely from a curiosity standpoint, just because I haven't caught a brook trout in years.
But brook trout are actually a native trout.
I know. Well, they don't really stock them. They don't.
There's certain creeks.
You got to catch wild ones.
Yeah,
because they don't really stock them anymore like that.
I really don't think a hybrid pisses on a purebred striper though. I mean, I've never caught a hybrid, but like a purebred striper, dude. All right, yeah. When the fish that you saw, the colors on them, like the blue.
It was cool. They were really nice, healthy fish. I'm not even gonna lie. They were beautiful.
Yeah, they've got like a blue and purple.
As far as fight goes, I know what you're talking about. As far as fight goes, Club stock. I got you. Yeah, because the state really or Browns, right? Brooks or Browns just haven't been in the agenda of recent years because of the hatchery virus. I guess it was. I don't know.
What hatchery is the main hatchery? Is it for Jersey?
It's in North Jersey,
like
Pequest.
Pequest.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I've heard of that.
Michael Grants, looks like I'm a little late to the stream. I'll have to catch you tomorrow. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'm going to leave this one up for a while because we discussed a lot of good things in here. I'm talking about the classic. We had such a fun day on the water. It sucks that I didn't film today. That makes me upset.
If he had filmed, it would have been a good one. It would have been like my hook set on that little like Zodiac rod. Oh my god. Man.
Oh yeah, and someone brought up. I hate that we keep going back to like previous things, but John Skinner. Someone brought up his underwater videos. Those are also some of the best videos on YouTube. Straight up, that he has an underwater camera and he sets up a drift and he films like the fluke, the Gulp minnow like dragging along the bottom, and then the fluke come up behind it and eat it.
Dude, that's so cool.
It's crazy. You know, it's great quality too.
That would definitely be something I'd be interested in. I've done a lot of fluke fishing and striper fishing.
I love it. Oh yeah, you got to check it out later. John Skinner is really cool, man.
Where is he from? Does he fish around here?
No, he's Long Island. That's another thing. The area that he's fishing is an extremely good area. Someone asked was my
Long Island. I mean, it's like
someone asked what my personal best hybrid was. I'm gonna pull that up, man. This is old. This is gonna be really old.
Hybrid striper.
So this is a fish that I caught September of 2011, and I was on Spruce Run. This is like one of the first years I had the boat, if not the first year of my dad. And I'm fishing a crappie jig in 25 foot of water. This is in September. I had no idea what I was doing. Fishing a crappie jig, 25 foot of water. And I remember like I was like 14 at the time. I look at the screen and I see like 4 or 5 dots, like 5 foot off the bottom.
Wait, you caught a hybrid?
Like, on a crappie jig in 2011, a big one, my personal best one. And I'm pulling up the clip. Yeah, it's on YouTube. The fish is on
it's
YouTube. Funny
because we were catching the purebreds, the regular. I don't
Dude,
know.
This one was so big, like and like beautiful looking that it almost looked like a purebred. To be honest with you,
just call them stripers, dude. Purebred sounds like it's a freaking sea biscuit.
Oh, I can't even find it, man. It's so far back on my channel. But yeah, it was big. It was probably 7.5 pounder. It was a big fish.
That's a giant hybrid.
Trevor, man, Trevor just showed up to the stream. It's cool, Trevor. I talked about the classic a little bit earlier. We were talking about that. I'm excited for it, man. I wish I'd known earlier so I could have prepared more in terms of like maybe getting a better camera or something like that set up for it. But it's still gonna be a good time.
It is. I'm happy you're going, man. Really,
because like I didn't know for a while. I didn't. That's why I didn't prepare for it at all. I had no idea, man. It wasn't even on my mind. I thought I was gonna just fish this week, which I was cool with as well. But I'm excited about the classic. All right, man, we're definitely wrapping up this one. You know, like I said, I didn't want it to be too long. We said everything that needed to be said. I'm glad Brady could come over and talk about the day we had because it started off the year right. I must say.
Man, that was a fun day.
It started off 2018 right. Starting off 2018 with a fish like that is never a bad thing.
Yeah, but we put in work for that fish too, and that's going with pure knowledge of a lake. No one,
right. No fish finder.
No fish
Old
finder.
school, man. That's why I respect guys like Andy Morgan.
You know what?
FLW that still do their thing. And
that's awesome.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That really is awesome, man.
It's not like he doesn't use a fish finder at all, but what I'm saying is like guys that just they go out
old school
every day. Yeah, it's, you guys know what I mean. Since your IG is Eric the Intern, will your YouTube channel be the same? No, I'm not changing the YouTube to Eric the Intern. That's for sure. I haven't decided on what I'm doing with the YouTube yet. It's definitely going to be changing. I feel like the Instagram is cool. I'm cool with the Instagram being Eric the Intern. I think that's a good Instagram name for now.
Definitely not YouTube though. I don't think that would be.
No, but for I think that's a good. I think it's solid for Instagram.
No, it is. I think it's.
Not. And here's the deal with Instagram. Bass Fishing Jersey, that name served its purpose. Like I made that Instagram 2 years ago to build that following up, and I think I built like a decent enough following on there that I was like good to change it at that point. You know what I mean? That's why I felt like it was just time to change that one because that's a different platform for me, man. I feel like I'm growing in my own way.
Bass Fishing Jersey is a good name though
for YouTube.
But it's very restricted.
It's restricted. Yeah. It's not bad for YouTube because I've had it for so long on here. But the Instagram, I grow in different ways on there, man. Like I post videos that you guys have never seen on here. Like remember like when I was just breaking ice for like golf club. Those videos were getting 5,000-6,000 views. I had one with Kurt that got 18,000 views.
Like
Yeah, which is like more than I've gotten out of YouTube video, and I couldn't even tell you when. So it's advantageous to me to keep posting on Instagram, and I definitely suggest that everyone in this stream, if you haven't already, go follow me on there, Eric D Intern.
It's funny actually. Some of the videos that should take off, like
they don't,
and then the ones that are so weird and
but they're just funny, like just me do like. You know what that was? That was literally me going out on certain days and being like, what do you got now? What do you got?
It's a Cape May Coastal Evacuation. Cape May Brewing Company is one of my favorite beer companies.
He's always so bringing the different flavors through here, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this is good beer.
Mad flavors.
Yeah.
Shout out Joey Diaz. But anyway, it's crazy because like, what were we even talking about?
So yeah, the Cape May Coastal Evacuation.
No, we weren't talking about the Cape May.
I'm just kidding.
We were talking about something. I was just on the subject.
Hold on. What were we talking about? Shit, you were.
And we can man, it's all good. It's all good. We actually kept it pretty mild tonight, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go off the wall.
We kept it pretty
PG. Am I going to be at the Bass University booth? I don't know if I'll be working that for.
Go Eagles.
It's chill. It's right next to the Ike Live booth, so I'll definitely be back and forth for a certain amount of time. But if you want to find me during the expo, that would be a good place to start. The Ike Live booth and or the Bass Live booth, which are going to be right next to each other. Oh, this is wilding out next to me over the Eagles. Come on, man. It's over, all right? I get it. It's
not over,
dude. You guys had your moment.
Over, no.
You had your moment.
It's not over.
I would have moved on.
We got the Super Bowl, dude. We waited so long for this shit.
Don't even.
I've only cursed 3 times in this stream. You're going to make me curse more.
Everyone moved on, all right? When am I going to put some Hummingbird Mega Site imaging on the tracker? That's just not – I don't know. Like, I never – in Jersey, I haven't felt the need to do stuff like that.
How much is that?
I know it's probably expensive. That's what I'm saying.
Because I have like $400 to $500 that I'm looking to spend, or probably $400 I'm looking to spend.
It's probably more than that.
Yeah.
I would say it's most likely more than that, BradYE. I would say so, man. All right. He's making weird faces. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I think I'm going to end the stream now. It was a good length of time. We went for like only 45 minutes tonight, which was fine with me because, like I said, I didn't need to make it crazy long. It's a Sunday night. I know you guys stuff to do. We got stuff to do. It's a long week for me. I got a lot of stuff to prepare for. I see everyone signing off now, so I'll see you guys. And I'll catch you next week. Hopefully I'll do a live stream down in Hartwell. That would probably be something that would be advantageous for me to do. I would say maybe get some different people on there.
That would be cool.
We'll see what kind of guests we can get on here if we do one down at Hartwell. I'll definitely be going on Instagram Live a lot, like at the expo and stuff. I'll be doing that all week. So definitely go follow me on there if you're looking for live content, looking for pictures. YouTube channel, what's next for the channel? Content from the Classic as far as fishing content goes. Hopefully I'll get to fish down there. And then fishing at JMU when I stop by midway down. So I hope you guys are looking forward to all of that. I'll talk to you soon. BradYE.
Peace out, guys.
Thank you for being on the stream.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you. Peace out.